I'm Nicolai. I'm from Siteimprove. And yeah, my mom always told me to be nice and introduce myself, so this is me in a more cleaned up version than now. So, what is Siteimprove? Siteimprove, just to give you an overall, it's a software as a service. We check websites, basically, for the content and to check if it's up to speed with what is expected. So we have a lot of checks on accessibility and the content in general, old school stuff like broken links and so, that should not happen. We also have a big SEO module, we have some analytics, and of course we have the GDPR data security stuff that everybody has these days. But what has that to do with Magnolia specifically? All right, I'll get back to that. So just to say, give you a quick overview. Our content and accessibility, we crawl basically the websites and store every information we know about that website for our customers. So we create a big content inventory, make readability scores in Europe due to leaks, and we do all kind of stuff also related to accessibility. We do the same, have a big analytics tool, we have a big new SEO Pro coming out, do a lot of stuff with data privacy, and we have policies, which is actually interesting also for you guys as developers. So what we are able to do with our policy tool is you can create your own rules. So if you say in your company, your CEO hates pumpkin soup, right? And remember the pumpkin soup. That is not to be on any page on your website. All right, fine. You create a policy that says nowhere on our website we're allowed to write pumpkin soup. But it could also be nowhere on our website are we allowed to refer to this old CSS file or to any images placed on that server. In a migration situation, that would be kind of handy, right? So we can find all that stuff for you. We score the websites. This is, I have to admit, I think it's a marketing thing, but it's clever and our customers like it. So we actually score the websites and the pages from a DCI score. DCI, Digital Certainty Index, which means how much out of 100 how far is this site, this page ranking, right? To give the users the actual knowledge about, all right, how well am I doing? If you see the small circle inside the circle up there, I don't think that you can see it, that's a market benchmark. So if you are in retail, you can actually compare to other retails in your industry, in your area. All right, so what has all this to do with Magnolia that makes it different from any other CMS systems? So we are trying to integrate as much as we can with our tool. Why? To make the life easier for developers and also for the editors using these tools. So we created some browser extensions. That was kind of okay, but not good enough. We created connectors to Power BI and Tableau and others so that the managers and the data analysts could get the information where they normally work, right? We did the API, but most importantly, we did the plugins. So let's try to have a look on how this works. So, yeah, this is actually on Magnolia 6. So I only had one day to play with it on Magnolia 6. But what we did together with Magnolia is that we actually created a Siteimprove plugin so that the users, the developers, everybody can get the Siteimprove information about the page that they're looking at inside Magnolia. So if we go and say, I want to edit this page, what pops up? It's a small Siteimprove logo. If we have a look at that, what we can actually tell you, and you have to remember this is a demo site. Nice guys from Magnolia helped me spin up yesterday. So there is a lot of broken links, accessibility issues, and other stuff, because we wanted to show you that we can find this, right? So, for instance, okay, this page has 7 broken links. Let's have a look. So if you click that, it goes into the Siteimprove page report that actually shows you that page as it looks online, and actually shows you and highlights where the issues are, and which in this case links are broken. All right, we see that the page was last checked. That means that we crawled it the last night from my hotel. As you see, the SEO score standard is 66.6 out of 100. It took me a little time to get the number 666 up there, but I tried and I succeeded in it. Sorry to say. But then you can actually go in here and see what is actually the points that you can actually change and should look into as a developer or as an editor, actually, to actually make this score higher and make it better, right? So we divide it into technical issue, content issue, and user experience issues. So this is pretty cool. This is just about to actually hit our customers, our joint customers. We're trying it out on one of the bigger new ones that you saw on the screen earlier today, and they're pretty pleased about it. So we're ready to get out with this first version. What's coming next? We are actually already working on and have implemented some really cool features that allows our plugin to actually go deeper and integrate deeper into Magnolia. Of course, we have to talk to the tech guys at Magnolia about how we can actually make this happen, but I'm sure that this is going to be the next step that we are going to come up with during the year. All right? Thank you, guys.
So I had a question for you, Nicolai. There was that one score that looked interesting, which was like the market comparison score, where it compares, I guess, how your sites are doing against your competitors in the same market. But I guess that means that all of your analytics information is being stored on the Siteimprove servers.
Yeah, some of it is. We, of course, comply to all GDPR rules and regulations, so we don't store stuff that we're not allowed to store. What we do to do the comparison is actually we crawl a whole lot of pages, also pages that are not our customers, to gain that information, and we only stored the result sets of it, because we needed to do that in order for us to actually do a vast and a really solid comparison level towards our customers. Okay. Yep. But as I said, we have more than 7,500 customers today, and our standard customers are big, middle-sized companies towards the big enterprise companies. So, and this is global. So we have a lot of data already, but we need more.
Great.
All right?
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.